This tutorial will demonstrate the Plot and Edit 3D Line tool found in the MMC Bathymetry Tools Toolbox. The toolbox is developed by Gannett Fleming for the MMC Production Team. This tool will allow you to edit a 3D line feature and also plot additional line or point features as reference layers. Input a single 3D line feature as the editable layer. All the input layers must have a coordinate system defined with units in US feet. If there are any features that you want to plot, input them as reference layers. They can be 3D lines or points. If they are points, they must have a profile M or measure field populated that will be used as a station information, and a Z_value elevation or ELEV field populated that will be used as the elevation values. The tool dialog will open, though to interact with the plot, pull the dialog to the side. The tool will only plot important vertices along the line. If your line has thousands of vertices in it, you could weed the line using the MMC 3D Analysis tool add-in to improve performance of plotting. Functionality of the plot includes basic viewing and navigating. Zoom in using this button with a window box. Pan or click the home button to go back to full extent. Unselect the pan or zoom button to use the other functionalities in the plot. Annotate the station and elevation along the line. Measure using this button. A horizontal and vertical distance is returned, as well as the slope. Use the off button to move these calculations around the map. Clear graphics will delete the graphics from the plot. Map It will let you select vertices along any plotted line, and once you close the plot, they will be mapped along the line and labeled with the unique ID annotated in the plot. So I'll close the plot in order to get the points to map. The tool dialog lets me know that 3 selected points are being added to the map. They're automatically saved to a Scratch geodatabase. If you wanted to replot these points, you could, as the tool automatically populates a measure and elevation field. I'm going to go ahead and plot the line again. And I'm going to use these points as reference layers. So you can see the Map It points were plotted again because I added them as reference layers. If I were to have a name field included in the plot points, they would be labeled in this plot. Using this button, I can copy the XY of any plotted 3D line to the clipboard. Click on the button and select a line. Once you see it flash, you know that the information has been copied to your clipboard and can be pasted directly into Excel or HECRAS as station elevation data. Use this button to begin editing the editable feature. You can add vertices along the line, delete vertices by clicking on individual ones, or by drawing a lasso by holding down the left mouse button. All of these vertices will still exist in the actual line so that the 2D shape is not impacted. However, for plotting purposes, only the important vertices are shown. Reshape the line by beginning to draw on the plot. Intersect the line to begin the reshape. Once you have intersected the line at least twice, right-click to end the reshape. The user is able to undo the last edit made using this button, or completely reset the edit made. Once the plot is closed and the edits were made, you cannot reset this. They will be applied to the shape. So I'll go ahead and edit my stream center line, and I want it to be lower than my reference layer, which is from NED. So I'm going to reshape it in this area. I can delete these vertices. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'll go ahead and close it. And if you made edits and it's writing it to the editable layer, it'll let you know in the tool dialog. So just to show you that the edits were made, I'm going to input this line again that I just edited. And you can see that my edits were applied.